Welcome to the Gem Flipper channel and another thrifting adventure. Here's a sneak peek of what we'll find today. Welcome everyone to the video. Welcome to the channel. We're doing what we do. We go to Goodwill. We look for items to resell. Buy low, sell high. Name of the game. Yeah, that's the easy part, right? If the hard part is finding those items that you actually can buy at that lower price and sell at the higher price. So, primarily sell on eBay. Although I do have my Shopify store. It's right below the description. You'll see a small selection of items. But if there's anything you see, email me. Email's in the description. gemflipper35@gmail.com. Let's get inside, see what we can find. Okay, this is where we'll start today, over in the glass. I'm a little bit discombobulated today. I think I've been saying that a few times, but in the last few videos, I forgot I had so I those of you that watch I may have mentioned on this chat, on these thrifting videos or on the podcast, which comes out on Saturdays, but I work part-time, and by part-time I mean just on Mondays over at the hospital. And I forgot that they asked me if I can cover there were meetings going on today, and they asked me if I can cover people's shifts, so for the meetings, and I completely forgot to do that. Well, no, I didn't. I got a text message, of course. Hey, were you gonna help out? And I completely forgot. I'm like, oh my god. I'm just running through my normal routine today's a Tuesday. I'm just running through my normal Tuesday routine, and I was like, oh great. So it kind of threw me off a bit. Pardon me. Kind of threw me off a bit, so like, oh man, all right, I'll do that. And like, I should have done my packages earlier, which I just dropped them off. It's already in the afternoon. This is San Francisco. It's kind of a cool little photo from Pat Pendergrast. I'd say 78. I mean, it's kind of cool. I think 78. It's kind of like a vintagey looking scene. I mean, it's only $2.49 of San Francisco with the trolley. I think I'll take that. So, needless to say, I was like, all right, let's get going here. And so typically I do not thrift on, I don't necessarily thrift on Tuesdays, because it is senior day around here, so I typically stay out of it. But I was like, all right, I'm dropping off packages. My whole day's thrown off already. Let's just do it. Okay. I've sold gavels before, but usually they have some sort of message on it or something like that, collectible for some reason, or give it a reason to be collectible. Here's I'll bring this over here. Of course, what you're looking for and hoping for is that these are Bakelite. They're not Bakelite. So, but they are kind of cool. I'm wondering what that name is on them. If it's a casino name, that's kind of cool, but I don't think they are. I'm going to scan them and see if I can come up with anything, but I don't know. Put them in a cart. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to scan the name and just see what the name gives me. Looks like Vietnam. Or maybe, I'm thinking Vietnam. Not sure. Some sort of memorial, maybe? A little memorial piece. Okay, let's get back over here. Wait, what do we have here? This is a cooler. Okay, hold on really quick. Okay, I got it out here in the cart. The Kraken NZXT. It's a cooler for a CPU. So we have the CPU cooler, the part that goes on the CPU, the two fans, the radiator behind that fan as well too. What is it in here? Is it in here? Let me cut the video one more time and just open it up. Okay, the background kind of looks a little different. I kind of changed gears here. I got a few things out of a cart, but let's continue going through this really quick. So, obviously, this is not the item that's on the box. This is completely separate. Extra parts. It looks like used Arctic cooler fan. There might be some extra supplies in here. These are power cables to a power supply, a modular power supply. Another Arctic cooling fan here. These are generally good fans. Where there may be value is in this guy. Obviously used thermal paste. It's for an AMD. This is, these would typically come with higher end AMD processors. AM4. I don't think AM5 comes with anything like that. Some hardware. This is probably just excess mounting hardware for the actual cooler, which is not in here. It's not a bad cooler either. I use one of these coolers. What's the price? Yeah, $23.39. Won't be able to pay that. Not even for that AMD cooler. Although it is a higher end cooler. I mean, if you find the cooler for a few bucks, that'd be a cool one. But I'll put it all back in the box, and we'll put it back. Okay, we went ahead and put that back where I got it from, and now we're in the toys. Oh, this is what I got from the cart. I'm gonna look this brand up. I'm not familiar with it. Just a glove, baseball glove. That's kind of cool. Oh, I picked this up. It just looks kind of cool. I mean, it's obviously not US currency, so we'll see about that. But what I did spot was this right here. Raptor Attack playset. I wonder if it's in there. I didn't even look at the price, but Jurassic Park 3, I will do a little bit of work on that and see, and especially open it and see what it looks like inside. Maybe there's some more dinosaurs from that era. That is part 3? Yeah, Jurassic Park 3. Okay. I've sold this before. Not San Francisco, but I've sold one like it. I think $2.99 is okay. I'll double check. It's all banging around in there, so we'll take a look. Look at it. Here's another one of these things right here. Look at it. Oh, that's just poker chips, walnut. Interesting. I don't. These really don't have too much value. Like I said, unless they're the swinging bear. Unless they're the like I was saying, the older Bakelite versions. These are always, I remember when these came out. These were really cool. Black. So they actually have a black bottom on them. So those are really cool. $4.69. They might be good. The color ones do really well. I don't know about the black ones. I haven't picked up any black ones since I was burning CDs a long time ago. I'll put them in the cart. There's some DVDs. I mean, yeah, you want at least a 50 pack or better on that, or higher on that. What are they asking? $2.99? It might be okay. It might be around 12-ish, 15-ish dollars, maybe. I'll look it up just to be sure. Just to be sure. We won't pick this one because that one's been used already. You know what? I need paper. I need paper. Oh, that's legal paper. Never mind. I don't need legal paper. Okay, don't need that. I hope my breathing's getting better. I'm sounding less breathy, I hope. $10? No, not for $10. I was willing to give it a look for $5. So here's one that's already open for $10. It's just a wall clock, desk clock. Okay, let's see. Let's move on down. Whew. Okay, I just took down a thing right here. You can see it. The Stagecoach, Wells Fargo. The buying cost is $33. So it's a bit. Yeah, it's definitely on the higher range of, where we like to be. But I'm gonna do a little more research and while I'm here and see. It might be a good buy even at 33. So I will. If I get it, you'll see above my head if I do get it. Either way, let's keep moving through here. Oh, here we go. Oh, jeez. What's the price on these? The heck? Why is this still here? A little bit of damage on the bottom. But I still think at that price point we should still be good. I've never seen them like this with all the purple. I'm gonna put it down here. Look at that. Spot my cart right there for that. Good old BB-8. When the Star Wars, The Force Awakens, when it came back to when Star Wars came back to theaters, The Force Awakens, and BB-8 came out, my daughter was 3, I think, or 2. Either way, she was old enough to speak, and she shouted out BB-8. I mean, we were already anticipating the whole thing, and being a Star Wars fan, I already had my kids, my wife, everybody up to date with what was going to happen in the movie. So in the theater, she shouted out BB-8. We actually went to a special screening for IBM employees. Not that I'm an IBM employee. My dad was a long time IBM employee. The only thing was early in the morning. So it was like, oh. And at the time, we were living in Gilroy, and we had to go all the way to Saratoga. So it was like, Urgh. But nothing really else here that I see. Just one of these old. No. One of those old Ray Duns, which are still not even really worth it, usually. Even though people talk about it, look for the one with the big M, or they're still not really worth it. Let's keep moving. Okay, I picked up something else weird. I'll show it on camera shortly, but it got a lot of seems to be large items here. And so let's keep moving. Okay, clear glass. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm looking for distillery stuff primarily, but I have found Baccarat crystal glasses, Lenox glasses, high-end crystal names that I can't even remember off the top of my head. They're out there. Everything is out there. Sometimes with clear glass, I'm looking for a certain look, something that'll stand out. And I know it's quite difficult, but let me see if I can draw like a comparison of some kind here. Obviously, you have your heavier glass. They call it crystal. If you watch one of my podcasts, you'll hear my thoughts on crystal. But crystal is just a name associated with glass that has additives to it to be able to shape it and cut it, mold it, makes it more durable and harder, like a crystal. So those are kind of easy to spot, pretty easy to determine which ones are crystal, which ones are not. But something like this, you can just kind of see how thin, light it is. Not really, as opposed to something like this, which is a little more thicker, a little more. Yeah, there's probably a crystal glass, but you kind of just see the difference there in the two, and that's really what I'm looking for, the higher end look. That's obviously not higher end, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. Stoppers, just sold some stoppers too, but this one's got some damage there, and it probably went to some sort of a decanter that may or may not be here, or may be broken. Let's go check out the wood. I gotta do some lookups here. Let's come this way. See more clear glass over here. I'm going to be looking for my quiet spot shortly, just so I can quickly do some ETC. I'm going to edit the cart. That's what that stands for. No, nothing really there. Okay, so we're kind of in our little quiet space here. There is some music right above, but I think we should be okay. This is the weird thing I was telling you about I got. It's by an artist. A Southern California artist, D10, D-E-E-T-E-E-N. So it's kind of cool. It's $6 something. Pretty sure it's $6 something. $6 something or $8. So I think I'm going to pick it up just because it's kind of cool. And I think there might be some sort of like a little steampunk vibe going on there. The action set, the Jurassic Park action set, it's $12. I don't think the other figures, which really make up most of the value, the Raptors, the action figures, I don't think they're in there. I can't really pull it out right now, but at $12, if we piece it out, we'll still be doing really well on that. I'll probably pick this up. It'll probably be like around $12. I can't find any 49er ones, so I think that should be good for about $12. The poker set, we're definitely putting that back. Okay, so I just looked it up just for fun. It's not worth it, so we're gonna put that back. This branded glove doesn't command any great value or anything. It's $12.19 as well too. This guy here, I couldn't find anything on it, so we're gonna put that back. But the Wells Fargo thing should be really good at $33, so we'll definitely pick that up. And I can't lift that right now to get a thumbnail video, but we'll lift the weird, unusual thing up here. Can you see it? So there it is. Hopefully my eyes are open. Let's keep searching. I'm going to check how much time I have on this video, but we might search some more. Okay, I was just thinking, I was just checking the footage. Make sure everything's about 20 minutes or between 20 and 30 minutes. I don't mind going a little over, but I don't want to be under. And I just realized why I was under, because I didn't show any of the electronic side. So let's flip the camera around. I kind of just skimmed through it really quick, and because I wanted to check out that that CPU computer cooler thing. So I am still on the hunt for one. I do need a, so that one that you saw earlier in the video, that was a 240 millimeter, and I need a 360. 360? I think 360 is the next level up. So I need a 360, or I want a 360. I don't need a 360. I want a 360. No, not for 13. These older ones don't really go for as much as you may think. Apple ones, that is. True drive shocks, probably some car shocks. They're really heavy. Let's put this back. Oh, I think that. Little Sonic air hockey there. There's this keyboard. I mean, if I remember correctly, it's a little overpriced at, yeah, $17. Even at 10, it's still a little high, but they do sell those old vintagey beige, boring light gray. Still do incredibly well. But for the most part, they'll sell between $20 or $30. They're not crazy, like you're not getting rich or anything like that, but they are good. There's not really much else here. At least in the electronics section. Little grilled cheese maker. I really like, which that's kind of cool, but I really like, you know, just buttering up the pan and 2 slices of bread, get them nice buttered up on each side, nice melted butter, the cheese right in the middle. And I'm not even much of a tomato soup guy, but I'll even throw some tomato soup. Why not? Throw in a bowl of tomato soup. I don't even know if we hit the end caps. Let's go check out this cart really quick, and yeah, that'll kind of round. Oh, let's just put this back, because we got to put this. We need to put this plush back. We're not going to get that guy. Kind of cool. Jawa. Is it a Build-A-Bear Jawa? It is a Build-A-Bear Jawa. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's from The Mandalorian. I mean, not that necessarily it's cool because of The Mandalorian. It's cool because it's a Jawa. I'm going to get it for myself. Build-A-Bear, not like at the actual store, but the online store, has a giant green alien, which I don't really want the giant green alien. I want an alien, but normal size. Don't see anything else that's cool, but okay, let's go back and check out that cart, and I'll probably round out the trip. Thinking of getting Costco pizza. I know Costco pizza is not the best, but it's still good. And where am I gonna put this? Put this back up here. It's still good. I mean, it's still good. I still like it. I mean, I like a huge pizza lover. I mean, even bad pizza is good to me. Even Little Caesars pizza is good to me. What is this thing? Like a dog's headphones or something? All right, I think that's from the movie, the last Godzilla movie. I remember that. Okay. Okay. That should wrap up the trip. Now we're gonna head on out, and like I said, I'm gonna get some pizza, Costco pizza. I have a pizza in the there's these pizzas over at Costco that they sell frozen. They're called I'm not sure what they're called, but they're Detroit style, I think is what it is, or Detroit. They might be called Detroit pizzas. They come like deep dish style, really, really good in a 2-pack. They actually, typically, your take home, your frozen pizzas aren't really that great. But these ones actually turn out really, really well. So I do recommend it if you are looking for a frozen pizza. It's called Detroit. It's either Detroit or Detroit style pizza. Not 100% sure, but it's really, really good. Yeah, if you have a Costco membership, I think it's like $9 for a 2-pack. So, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go get the actual Costco pizza and maybe a hot dog. We'll see how things go. I just gotta pick up a couple of things at Costco and that'll be it. All right, I'm out of here. Hey, you've made it to the end. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video by hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by hitting my little round icon down below. It really does help us out here. Also, you'll find a couple of selections. You'll see a playlist of videos to watch and my most recent video that I did upload.